Hey everybody, what's going on? This is Sean Elliott with thegoodstuffblog.com, and I'm going to do take 4 right now, believe it or not. First take, I got a telephone call and phone rang right in the middle of it. Second take, someone came into my door, and third take, I was having technical difficulties trying to download the file, and I was looking really clumsy, and the last thing I want to do is look really clumsy and look like I'm a total dumbass, and wanted the video to go relatively smooth for us all. So that being said, I'm going over today KeePass. KeePass Password Keeper is a pretty slick little free, let me emphasize free, software application that's used to store your all your passwords. You know, you've got all your tons of passwords out there for your websites. You've got your email login, you got your Blockbuster or Netflix login, you've got, you know, your bank passwords, you got all these different passwords, and I've got tons of them, and trying to remember them all can be a real pain in the neck. And so I've been using this little KeePass Password Keeper for probably over 2 years now, and it's been great for me. It's nothing fancy. If you read up on it, CNET has a write-up on it, and they have some issues with it. But again, I've used it for over 2 years. It's used at my work. We've got probably 5 of us using it, and it's never been an issue for any one of us. So I would not be doing a write-up, a video tutorial on it and putting it on the Good Stuff blog if I had issues with it. So again, basically, it's a cool piece of software, and I think that it'll make your life a lot happier for you by using this software. And go and get it. And here, what you do to find it, you can actually type in KeePass like that, and it'll find it. But you'll notice right here, it's actually KeePass Password Safe. So just go Google KeePass, and spell it just like you would. No big deal. You'll still find the web address, and here's the address, KeePass.info. Click on downloads over here on the left. One thing I have found with their website is that if you don't use this navigation panel here on the left, trying to find the downloads without it's kind of a pain in the neck. So use the downloads button, and when you go on over to their downloads section, they have a classic edition and a professional edition. And I'm pretty sure that I've always just used the professional version. I don't see a purchase key, so I'm assuming that the professional version is completely free as well. Really don't know exactly whether or not it is saying that it needs a .NET framework, and maybe that's why there's a difference there. There's 2 different versions when you're looking at this. You have your KeePass 2.13 installer here on the right here, okay, and then you have a portable KeePass. The installer version, what it does, it just installs right on your computer, changes registry settings, what have you. And again, I really don't know what the benefits of having that there are, but I do know that I personally lately have used the KeePass portable, and it's a zip file, and once you unzip it, basically it just puts it all into one folder. And what's nice about this is you just take that folder and you can put it on your jump drive. I have a portable hard drive that I carry around with me. It's got all my files and stuff that I use on it on a daily basis, so it doesn't matter where I'm at. If I can get to a computer, I can work on my stuff, and it's just the folder's right there. I can put it on my jump drive, I can put it on my portable hard drive, or I can actually just copy it and put it on my regular computer, home computer, which I'm on right now, and it's right there. So the main thing is just kind of keeping it synced if you're doing it that way. But up until a week ago, I always just worked with it right off my portable hard drive. I just got tired of always having to plug the portable hard drive in. So I'm gonna use that one, and you just click on whatever one you want, and actually I'm going to cancel because I've already downloaded it, and I'll minimize this, and I've got it right here. Okay, So I'm going to double click on this. It just opened up in another window. I'm working with two monitors here. And there it is. So I've got it. I'm going to extract all files, and we're going to put it right on the desktop, and we're good. So here's the file unzipped. I'm going to go ahead and delete this. I don't like a bunch of crap on my computer. So there's our file. Go ahead and open it up. Here's KeePass right here. Okay. Click on it. Open it on up. And this is pretty much it. It's now on. It's now on my little folder. I can transfer this folder right over to my portable hard drive or whatever else. It's opening up. Okay, here it is. Now, first time that you open up your KeePass Password Safe, you have to set a password for it. Okay, what you'll want to do is do a new. It's a new database, and this is you're creating your new password safe, and I'm going to call it my KeePass Passwords. And where it's actually wanting to take it and put it into a different folder. I actually want this database to go right into my KeePass folder here. Save. Master password. So here's where you type in your master password. Okay. Notice that I've got it so that you can't actually see my typing. I do that on purpose because I don't want you guys to see my password for my password keeper. Okay, so there's my master password for this thing. If I wanted to, it looks like it's fancier, this version. This is actually newer than the version I have. I could have clicked on Windows user account, and then it will go and find the data for the Windows account password, and then it would give me what I need to open it up just by my user account. I'm not going to worry about that. I prefer just to go ahead and keep it password protected. And there we go. We're pretty much it's done. That's really all you got to do. You've got some different stuff in here in security you can go into and play around with. I personally haven't really messed with any of this. I never had to. And so there it is. So there's my KeePass. It's actually got a sample entry, kind of show you what's going on. That's fine. So here it is. I'm going to cancel out of this. Okay, save changes. Yeah, save. Okay, I've canceled out. So you'll notice there's some new files that just popped up in here. One of those files is that little KeePass database right there file. Okay, now I'm pretty much good to go. I can go if I go up and X out of this. Here's the folder. I can now take this folder and I can pop it on to my external hard drive, whatever else, and it's good to go. Okay, it's there's my KeePass. Now let's pop this open again. I'm on Windows 7, so it's got the little account control things. So here it is. It's asking me for the password. There's my KeePass. Now I can go in here and as I've got internet stuff, email, home banking, and if you have a specific kind of entry that you want to create, you can go in here and create another folder. That's not doing it right. Let's see here. Right click on this and do add group. There's my new group. And blog stuff, okay, because I've got some blogs. Obviously this is going on my blog, and then I just highlight that, and then I go here. I'm going to create a password for my blog stuff, and I click on add entry. Okay, title, blog, password, username. Oh, it helps if I type password correctly. Username. This is not my actual username, but there we go. Now, it'll automatically give you a password that you could use if you wanted to. If you click here, you can show what it looks like. so you can actually see your typing. I had it hid when I typed the last one because I didn't want all of you to see the password I was using. But this is an actual password that they actually throw in automatically, and it'll automatically throw that in for you. Okay, and it's long. I actually do use this for some stuff, but not often. So if you want to change, you can keep it default like that. You just have to remember that that's the password you're going to use to get into your blog, or you can go ahead and just highlight it and create your own password. My blog password. Now, this is by far not a very safe password. For those of you out here watching it, really, if you wanted to type some really secure passwords, there's a number of techniques. One is to use use letters, numbers, and special characters. So you would do something like capital, lowercase m, capital Y, my pass. We'll use 5, W0, RD, and you could make it even longer for my blog. You could use your special characters here. So that's one way. Problem is you'd have to try and remember all that, and that's kind of a, again, kind of a pain. Or you could do something like this also, which is they found to be pretty effective. You could do Mary had a little lamb. Okay, and you could do that. And you could just, something that you might remember. I was born a poor white child. And anything. You could do things like phrases. You could do throw in some numbers with that as well. On December 1st, and you could just leave it at that. And then you could copy the whole thing, because you have to do it twice. Copy and then paste. Okay, and there it is. That's my password for my blog entry here. It's really not, of course, but that's how you use it. And if you want another one, say home banking. I'm going to create a key for home banking. Title, Great American. I don't know if Great American's even a bank account. B head, and then password. You just type in your password and leave it like it is. Hey, for this case, I'm just going to leave it like it is. If you want, you could put the password. You could put the URL of the bank there, www.gaba.com. And this is my main checking account password login. Okay, something like that. You can put little notes and stuff in there. Okay, cool. So you'll see here they got a whole thing for network or for internet. You can put all your different things for all your different websites in. There's the Great American password I just made. There's my blog stuff I just made, and that's how you do it. Okay, that's KeePass. It's a pretty slick little software application. Save changes. I'm done with this. I now have my KeePass. I can put that folder on my portable hard drive or a jump drive, or I can leave it right here on my computer. It's not installed on the computer. It's all ran right from that folder. And it's a slick little piece of software. It's simple, yet extremely effective, and I highly recommend it. So hey, if you thought this was cool, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, like this video. Go on over to the thegoodstuffblog.com. Again, that's thegoodstuffblog.com all together. Check out my other stuff there, and you might find some pretty cool, interesting stuff on the site. I do reviews on anything that's good. I like to talk about good books. I talk about good software apps like this, good services. If there's a web, a hosting company that I really like, I've got it right up there. So take a look at thegoodstuffblog.com. Thank you for watching, and have an awesome day, everybody.